It's getting very, very lively and very interesting. William Ruto and top Kenya Kwanza government officials today hosted Raila Odinga at State House, Mombasa. And looking at things as they unfolded, it was very clear to me there was a protocol glitch. Instead of the Deputy President, Professor Kindiki, inviting Ruto to speak, the Deputy President invited Raila Odinga, after which Raila Odinga invited Ruto. Procedurally, it ought to have been the Deputy President inviting the President. But nonetheless, Raila is the person who invited the President. Have a look at this.
And without much ado, I want to invite the Prime Minister to make a few comments, and after he finishes, he can invite you to make your comments, Your Excellency. Welcome, Prime Minister Raila Odinga.
Your Excellency, na viongozi wote ambao wamefika hapa, hamjambo. Hamjambo tena. Thank you very much. Karibu, my brother.
That was a clear protocol glitch. Kithure inviting Raila, Raila inviting the President. But I think it was a deliberate protocol glitch. And also, if you listen to Kithure Kindiki and William Ruto, they were all referring to Raila Odinga as the Prime Minister, not former Prime Minister. Previously, they have been calling Raila Odinga former Prime Minister, but today, Prime Minister. Have a look at this.
And without much ado, I want to invite the Prime Minister to make a few comments.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Prime Minister Raila Odinga, distinguished leaders who are here, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's put all that into perspective for Kenyans to understand the high-octane political games being played here. If you are watching us but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe, give the video a like. Let's proceed. Why is Raila Odinga being called the Prime Minister? And why that deliberate protocol glitch? What are Raila Odinga's best political options? Should he join the opposition or should he stick with Ruto? Raila is being called the Prime Minister because Ruto and his team have made a decision to create that office for him. And the sole intention of that is to contain Raila Odinga in the government. He should not cross over to the opposition. Ruto knows that should Raila Odinga cross over to the opposition, then come 2027, he will be in a serious political quagmire. Ruto knows that he will be in a quagmire. So he has to contain and retain Raila Odinga on his side. That's why that office is being created, and that's why Raila Odinga is being called the Prime Minister. A decision has been made. Kithure Kindiki is inviting Raila Odinga, after which Raila Odinga invites Ruto. That shows us that in the event that office will be created, then the protocol will be the President, the Prime Minister, then the Deputy President. The Prime Minister will clearly be above the Deputy President. That's why Kithure Kindiki is inviting Raila, after which Raila Odinga invites the President. It shows that office will be more powerful than that of a Deputy President. But if you ask me, an office is only as strong as the person occupying it. If today Raila Odinga was to occupy the office being occupied by Musalia Mudavadi, that office will be much more powerful. An office is just as strong as the person occupying it. That's what I'm seeing here, ladies and gentlemen. What are Raila Odinga's best political options? Should he stick with Ruto or should he go to the opposition? I believe Raila Odinga will only work with the opposition if the opposition will unanimously support him. If the Kalonzos, the Rigathis, the Matiangis all agree to support Raila Odinga might work with the opposition. Failure to do that, I'm seeing a very high possibility where Raila Odinga will work with William Samoei Ruto. Working with William Samoei Ruto is much more certain and clear. There is that clear path. The opposition is coming out to me as disjointed, very confused. We still have Kalonzo Musyoka saying he wants to contest for the presidency. We have Matiang'i saying he wants the presidency. Rigathi is also talking of being on the ballot. So as things are right now, the opposition is very much disjointed, very much confused. Raila working with William Ruto, there is a clear roadmap. That's why it's safer for Raila Odinga to work with Ruto than to work with the opposition. With the opposition, you never know. Maybe one candidate can bolt out at the last minute and can join hands with William Samoei Ruto. Jeremiah Kioni speaking, I think today morning, also hinted to that if the opposition is not careful, William Ruto will win 2027. The only way that the opposition can beat Ruto is if they embrace Raila Odinga and they all work with Raila Odinga as a team. One or two leaders bolting out from the opposition will clearly hand William Ruto a win. So it's clear Raila might decide to work with the Ruto, and chances are very high. Raila said that in the coming weeks, he'll talk. He'll give a political direction. The direction, in my honest opinion, is for him to work with William Samoei Ruto. Age is not on Raila's side. This is not the time for trial and error. Raila should do something that is very much sure of. The days of street battles, haki yetu, will not be all that productive for Raila Odinga. He has been singing those songs for far too long, haki yetu, every now and then. You can't do the same thing the same way severally and then you expect different results. Raila's only best option from where I sit is to work with Ruto. Working with Ruto will give him a clear chance of making a very serious and a very strong stab at the presidency come 2032. And with William Ruto's support, Raila will be the first amongst equal in 2032. If he will be in demand going towards 2027, he will too be in even more demand come 2032. We have leaders in Africa who are over 90 years and they are still ruling their countries. Paul Biya is 92. So Raila is not all that old. Let me stop it there, ladies and gentlemen. If you are watching us but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe, give the video a like. Any person watching us outside Kenya, drop a comment, let us know from which part of the globe you are watching us from. If possible, subscribe, give the video a like. Thank you. God bless you. God bless Kenya.